last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we-watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket tread glad, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon, parents, families, school committee members, dignitaries, administrators, faculty, and most especially the graduating seniors of the class of 2020. My name is Andrew Stevens, and as principal of Lexington High School, I am very pleased to join all of you in this first ever LHS virtual graduation ceremony. Before I get to my remarks, I want to acknowledge and thank a few people. This year, we have 5 LHS teachers who are retiring. Art teacher Mary Pappas, language lab teacher Mary Morgan, health teacher Barbara Jezik, speech and language teacher Julie Fooey, and science department head Dr. Jacqueline Crow. These educators did not get the in-person send-off that we normally give them at the end of the school year. And I hope that you will all join me virtually in recognizing, acknowledging, and appreciating them all for their dedication and service to the children of Lexington. I also want to thank the many people who have worked very hard to make the ongoing recognitions and celebrations of the members of the class of 2020 possible. Whether it was the parent groups who got lawn signs to the graduates and hung banners, or the LPS teachers and yearbook staff who created videos that went out to them, or class council and advisors who worked to develop a virtual Spirit Week and senior events, or LHS alum Saoirse Loftus-Reed, who filmed and edited all of the speeches that you're viewing right now, or the LEF, PTO, and community members who provided resources and volunteers for cap and gown distribution, book collection, and the parade, or the numerous staff members, particularly Julie Lalimiere and Naomi Martin, who spent many, many hours of time and effort preparing for these events to recognize our graduates in small and big ways. This truly was a community effort, and I'm most appreciative and inspired by the work that happened over the last 2.5 months on behalf of you, the class of 2020. I want to also acknowledge every student, parent, guardian, teacher, secretary, paraprofessional, custodian, administrator connected to the LHS community. We have and continue to face unprecedented changes that were thrust upon us suddenly and demanded radical shifts to all aspects of school. We have not been perfect, and we will continue to not be perfect. But what we have done as educational professionals and students and families over the past 2.5 months, when one looks at the big picture, is nothing short of amazing to me. We have pivoted, adjusted, stumbled, learned, adapted, and persevered, and we will continue to do so because that is what a community of learners does when faced with problems that have no easy answers or solutions. This is what brings me to you, members of the graduating class of 2020, and is the source of what small insight and advice I can give you during a time when so much is happening in your lives that is completely out of your control. You've lost so much of the traditions and rites of passage that seniors have traditionally experienced. This virtual graduation ceremony is testament to that. So much is happening in the world around you that is scary, and none of the adults who normally can rest on their own experience and wisdom can give you answers, because there is no playbook for what we are all going through. There is no answer to what will happen as a result of COVID-19 in the immediate future. There is no easy answer to why in 2020 there is still racial oppression, violence, and injustice in our country that continues to remind us all that we have yet to achieve the ideals we say as a society that we believe in. And yet, as all of this is true and uncertain and scary, I ask you all to consider this perspective. Rather than look upon what you have lost, try to look at what you've gained and what opportunities all of this presents to you. As leaders of this student body, You individually and collectively have navigated an incredible and historic series of events. You've come together as a class. You've had your eyes open to the fact that there is a whole wide world out there beyond the safe confines of Lexington, and you are more ready to engage with that world now than you ever were before. You may not see this now, but believe me, it is true. You have had to be self-reliant, make your own schedules, adjust to rapid changes, be flexible, be responsible and self-sufficient, prioritize, adjust, advocate, change, persevere. These are all skills and attributes that will serve you very well in life. They will also help you as you work to find answers to really tough questions that are prevalent in the world around us. That is a true responsibility because our society needs people like you, people willing to turn a critical eye on the world around you and to take action to make it better. So my advice is to find the perspective that gives you the confidence to see what you have gained and believe that you have the tools to handle and tackle anything if you are willing to listen and reflect, interrogate your biases and assumptions, get involved, be flexible, be willing to stumble, and most important, be kind. Last fall, we had a speaker named Mike Smith come to the school to speak to the class of 2020, and he challenged you all to think individually and collectively about this question: what do you want your legacy to be? This question has never been more important to ask yourself than now. As a class, you've left a powerful legacy here at LHS over your careers, and especially over the last 2.5 months, as you have navigated this pandemic with grace, fortitude, and class. I hope you all share a deep sense of pride and appreciation both now and in the future for how well you have all handled these unfortunate circumstances. I hope that you all focus your perspective on what you've gained as you leave Lexington High School. I have confidence in and high hopes for all of you as you leave here and begin to create your own legacy and leave your own mark on the world. Class of 2020, congratulations, thank you, and I fondly wish you all good fortune.
I'm State Representative Michelle Socolo. Greetings to the members of the class of 2020 and your families. Congratulations on this momentous occasion. Just last year, my youngest son graduated from LHS. 3 years prior, my oldest son. And in 1985 was my LHS graduation. Unfortunately, my 35th reunion this spring was canceled, along with just about every other social activity since March. My heart goes out to all of you seniors in what must have been a terribly disappointing time, robbed of the final glorious months of high school with all its pinnacle moments. Parents, I share the sadness you must feel for your students. It seems like less than ideal circumstances in which to launch our young people during these uncertain times, with the global pandemic raging, racial unrest, social anger at the establishment, and political agitation here and around the world. But I would suggest that this environment may actually be an ideal time to make one's way into the world as an adult. For those who are well prepared, adversity can bring out the best of one's strengths, motivation, and leadership. And I don't know any high school graduates who are better prepared to meet the challenges that face them than our LHS graduates. With exemplary teachers and faculty, loving and supporting families, and a community that cares deeply about its young people, our students are ready to face the future with determination. Students, despite the uncertainty that lies ahead, know that it will get better and brighter, especially with all of you working to make your mark on the future direction in which our society unfolds. And remember that paired with adversity also comes opportunity for those creative enough to look for it. You all will help us find new and imaginative ways to solve seemingly intractable problems that prior generations couldn't seem to address. It will take patience and perseverance, but your efforts will pay off. This class, this group of young people, this cohort is exceptionally astute, savvy, perceptive, and perhaps even a bit precocious. Fully immersed in the world of the internet and social media, you students come of age with a sophistication and level of wisdom previously unseen in earlier generations. You are also kind, thoughtful, and conscientious human beings. Having benefited from the education you've been given, guided and supported along the way, I have no doubt you are up to the task. I am so excited to see what you will achieve and how you will distinguish yourselves. Students, you are ready, and the future is yours for the taking. Congratulations to all of you.
Greetings on behalf of the town of Lexington to the invited guests, faculty, parents, friends, and most importantly you, the Lexington High School graduates of the class of 2020. My name is Doug Lucenti, and I am the chair of the Lexington Select Board. It is my honor to participate in this celebration of our Lexington High School graduates and to welcome you all to this virtual commencement ceremony. On behalf of my Select Board colleagues, Joe Pato, Susie Barry, Jill Hay, and Mark Sandine, I want you to know we are so proud of you and humbled by your experiences over the past few months. To the residents of Lexington that are watching from home, thank you for your support and encouragement of our students and our entire school system. To the parents, grandparents, guardians, and friends of our graduates, thank you for the role that you played in raising this gifted group of adults. Thank you for your sacrifice and unwavering support of our students. To Dr. Stevens, our educators, and the school administration, thank you for helping to shape the lives of these graduates. These past few months have stretched our imagination of what education looks like. We have maybe not been able to enter our buildings, but the one consistent thing has been our extraordinary educators leading the way. Thank you to our teachers for your dedication to these students. And a final thanks to our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Julie Hackett, and the school committee for your remarkable leadership, collaboration, and energy toward continuous improvement of our school system. To our graduates, we do realize that there's nothing usual, ordinary, or normal about this year and about this celebration, but there's also nothing normal, usual, and ordinary about you. You are all unique and special individuals. However, you are all united by this experience. You are all united by being Lexington High School graduates. You are all united by being a part of our Lexington community. Lexington will always be your home. You are forever connected to the Lexington community. Wherever your journey takes you, please don't forget to come back. Don't forget your roots. You're always welcome here. You're always welcome to continue to make Lexington the amazing community that it already is. Even though we can't stand shoulder to shoulder to celebrate with you today, we are with you 100% in our hearts. Thank you for giving the Lexington community 550 reasons to smile. Congratulations on your hard work and academic success. Please remember to thank someone special in your life that helped you get through these formative years. And again, congratulations and welcome to the commencement.
Thank you to everyone who made this virtual celebration possible. I know it took a lot of time and effort, and I'm honored to be a part of it. Congratulations to the Lexington High School class of 2020. Who'd have thought that after 4 years of high school, we'd end up right here? So typically a commencement speech starts with some thank yous, which I just did, and then moves on to the speaker imparting some wisdom. And usually what happens is there's a little story, and then a message gained from that story, and ultimately it's all forgotten in the grand scheme of things. So anyway, here comes the story part. Many, many years ago, I was having lunch with a group of parents at a playgroup. My 4-year-old daughter, Abby, at the time, was playing with her friends nearby. The kids, they were all in preschool, and the parents were all chatting about college. You know, typical Lexington parents. We were talking about SAT scores, AP classes, application essays, all the stuff that a lot of you just went through. And I noticed my daughter was more interested in our discussion than playing. And I saw her face, and it was troubled. And she was coming my way, and I knew she was going to ask me a question. She comes over and she tugs on my shirt. She says, Dad, how long is college? And my mind starts trying to come up with the best answer possible, and I say, well, it's usually 4 years, but sometimes it's 5, and sometimes it can also, and she says, no, Dad. Do you stay for lunch? So here comes the message part. With the college lunch question, I overthought my answer completely because I wanted to make sure that she had all the information I could give her. But I didn't know what she was looking for, just like I don't know what you are all looking for. In these unprecedented times, it turns out that I don't know a lot. I don't know what you're feeling. I don't know what you need. I thought some of you might need a pep talk to get through COVID-19. Or maybe you need a trip down memory lane that speaks to how much you've grown. Or perhaps you need reassurance that the world will right itself and justice will prevail. Perhaps something inspirational, that you've made it through high school and now you can set your mind to do anything. And maybe you just want to stay for lunch. So I'm not going to overthink it. I will just simply go with what my heart is thinking right now, right at this moment. We love you all, and we are so proud of you, class of 2020. Just let us know what you need. Stay strong, stay healthy, and strive for peace. Thank you.
My 24-year-old son and I share a favorite song. It's called Vienna by Billy Joel. My son also shares a May 9th birthday with the singer-songwriter, which makes it even more special. Vienna is an oldie but goodie. It's a song about slowing down. You might not know it, but your parents probably do. The song lyrics, written in the 70s, transcend generations, and I think the message is as relevant today as it was 40+ years ago, maybe more so. I'm going to share a few of the song lyrics with you, and lucky for you, I'm not going to sing them. I'll just read them, so here goes. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then, if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? And slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time. And too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forget what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. And you're right. Slow down, you crazy child. Take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's all right. You can afford to lose a day or two. When will you realize that Vienna waits for you? Before the pandemic, I planned to share this song with you. Vienna reminds us to slow down, be kind to ourselves, and make time to appreciate the beauty in life. In our younger years, as we climb and claw our way to the top in this ultra-stressful, ultra-competitive world, we get easily distracted from the things that matter most in life and the inconsequential threats that capture our minds. When my son was your age, rushing through life and being a little too hard on himself, the song gave him some solace, and I thought it might do the same for you. I've been a superintendent for 12 years and a mother for many more. I've had a front row seat to the kinds of external pressures and struggles that people your age face. And when things get hard, I want you to remember these 3 words. You are enough. Your world changed on March 13th of your senior year when you faced a slowdown of epic proportions. You were soon learning from home, you couldn't be with your friends, and you were stuck in the house with your family. You didn't have a prom, you didn't give your final performance, you didn't get to play in your last season, and you didn't get to experience a traditional graduation. And probably by now you've heard that researchers and analysts are busy forecasting the academic, societal, and economic impacts that this slowdown caused by the pandemic will have on graduates like you. Well, the researchers, analysts, and critics can say what they want, but here's what I know and believe with all of my heart. It takes a whole lot more than smarts alone to be successful in this life. You need intangible and immeasurable skills like resiliency, self-management, self-care, perseverance, empathy, compassion, and the knowledge and skills you have acquired during this period of school closure are hard to quantify, but they will become some of your most valuable assets in life. I guarantee it. I know with all my heart that what you have learned during this period of school closure will have a deep and lasting impression on you. You've tasted what it feels like to experience life differently, to slow down, reflect, and think deeply about what matters most. And I have a feeling that as a result of your experience, you will make it a top priority to appreciate life. You'll sleep later, you'll take longer walks, and you'll laugh more often. This intentional slowing down will help you become better brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, and mothers and fathers, better human beings. You will engage in meaningful, purposeful work that matters deeply to you, and you will tap that overflowing reservoir of empathy and compassion to fight for what's fair and just. All of these attributes were a part of you before, but they may have been more dormant and elusive had it not been for our slowdown. Mathematician Blaise Pascal said, "All of humanity's problems stem from our inability to sit quietly alone in a room." You've proven that you've already mastered the art of sitting quietly alone, something many people my age and older are still trying to learn. From the pandemic to the protests for racial justice and equity for all, some would say that the world's challenges have never seemed so insurmountable. But your experiences these past few months have made you masters in the art of slowing down and solving problems that truly matter. It's people like you capable of quiet moments of introspection who will change the world. Class of 2020, you are way ahead of us all, and don't you forget it. This town loves you, your LPS family loves you, and we're all very proud of you. Thank you to everyone who worked hard to make this day special for you, and to all those who have supported you along the way. It's been quite a journey, and you will always have a special place in my heart. Congratulations, Class of 2020.
Thank you. It's an honor to speak to you today on behalf of over 600 faculty and staff that have worked with you for the past 13 years. Our communities have taken great pride in your accomplishment for these 13 years. I have been given the privilege of speaking to you on behalf of faculty and staff, and the number one sentiment of everyone I've spoken to is, we miss you. Now, I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about the list of things this class has missed, because that list is substantial. I want to let you know you are missed. We miss seeing you in person. Whether it was a tailor-made chat as we opened our doors in the morning, the buzz in the hallways, or the laughter of an inside joke that's lasted 6 months. I might even say we missed the groans after a bad dad joke. It goes without saying that these are historic times. As a history teacher, I have taken a keen interest in all we have gone through and all we are currently experiencing. For the last 4 years, you have studied history. This year, you are part of history. You are living it. This is a time that will actually be in the history books. When Mr. Egbert is teaching your children about this time, he'll talk about toilet paper hoarding, social distancing, and the 14 weeks of distance learning that has left a mark on all of us. As frustrating and disappointing as recent times are, however, we are learning many things. To quote Clint Eastwood character, we adapted, improvised, and overcame. A lot already, and we will continue to do so moving forward. From the oppressive heat and mosquitoes in the fall to apparently killer hornets in the spring, our world has certainly kept us on our toes. And yet, we have adapted. As our world slowed down, we are discovering how much we missed family dinner or a family game. We are relearning that reading a book for the pure pleasure of it is worth it. We are appreciating things that we used to be able to do at a new level, and know that we won't take those things for granted when we can once again go to the play, a sporting event, or an academic competition. Hopefully, when that time comes, we will also keep some of these new discoveries in the mix as well. I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you 3 things that I have learned during this time of quarantine. I hope you will remember them as you venture across the country and around the globe. I want you to embrace them all. First, embrace your families. Now that might sound like a bit of strange advice coming in a time where we've spent more time with our immediate families than anyone can remember. But here's the catch. This too shall pass, and you will be off gallivanting around the globe soon enough. So, don't forget to reach back and FaceTime with mom and dad. It might be as simple as playing COD or Minecraft with that sibling who probably misses you more than they're willing to admit. Family does not have to be defined by genetic connection. Sometimes you choose family, whether it is your social studies family or work family. You are building a collection of people that will help guide you on your way. This is probably a great time for us to expand what our family means and the reach of that family. Embrace them all. Embrace the grind. Practice. Yes, Allen Iverson, we are talking about practice. Practice over and over again. Nothing comes easy. Radio personality Bobby Bones wrote an entire book entitled Fail Until You Don't. But perhaps a more appropriate quote for a history teacher comes from Winston Churchill. Success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. Nothing in this world is done without setbacks. Whether it was learning to walk, you fell a lot and made your parents very nervous. Learning to ride a bike, you fell even harder and made them more nervous. Or driving a car. Parents never want to hear the words, "Oops, wrong pedal." That's a personal experience. You were born shortly after 9/11. You have survived impeachment, Tom Brady becoming a Buccaneer, and TikTok fatigue. And through it all, you have persevered. And that is an adjective that has become the calling card of the class of 2020. Finally, embrace the wonder. There are two possible definitions of wonder. The first is the verb meaning to question. For example, I wonder if Mr. Wilson's ever going to end this speech. Or, I wonder what the answer to number 7 is. I'm talking about the noun form of wonder, meaning something amazing. It might be difficult right now, but never stop looking at the world with a sense of astonishment. It is a magical place and will never stop surprising you. Find the wonders like the majestic beauty of the Grand Canyon or a playful puppy playing in your backyard. I have teased many of you and have tried to fight the cynicism of your generation one Friday at a time. Look at your future and your world with a sense of awe. That same awe that your parents are looking at you right now. That awe of how far you've come in these 13 years. Now, I could end this speech with mentioning how the class of 2020 has perfect vision for the future, but I won't. I will mention that the teachers and staff who have worked with you for these last 13 years are immensely proud of you, and they look forward to watching your journeys continue. We may have missed some time together. What I hope is you all make an effort to come back in the spring, fall, winter, whenever it's possible, and get a proper bon voyage. This class has left its mark on LHS in many ways, whether the athletic field, performing stage, academic teams, or their civic responsibility. For now then, on behalf of the teachers and staff from 5 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and all of LHS, we wish you congratulations on your graduation. Thank you.
Hi everyone. First and foremost, I just wanted to say I hope everyone and their families have been safe and healthy during this difficult time we've endured. I miss you all a lot and I hope we get to see each other again soon. Now to start. It's so hard to even decide where to start though. Because after the last few months, it feels like we have so much to catch up on. As I've counted the nights away during this time on my Xbox, entering the Warzone and Call of Duty at night with the boys, just like many of you, I've realized how much I truly miss Lexington High and all the people that make it the place that it is. For me, it was really hard to grapple with and come to terms with the fact that March 12th, 2020 was quite possibly the last time many of us would ever see each other. I remember the day like it was just yesterday. It started with a debate in physics as to whether we should interrupt class to sing happy birthday to a classmate. and finished with a discussion and statistics as to whether or not the school would shut down. And since then, nothing was the same. Recently, it's been truly heartwarming to see photos of all of you in your caps and gowns, making most of the unfortunate card that was dealt to us. In my eyes, what makes us such an extraordinary and unique group of individuals is how diverse we are. Diverse in our backgrounds, interests, passions, and goals. It makes us an incredibly accepting and open-minded group of people who want to hear out new perspectives and ideas in a world that is constantly evolving. We know how to be serious and get things done, but also have fun and be goofballs sometimes, to let loose and just be kids. LHS is a place that lets you be who you want to be, and it's equipped us all to not only succeed wherever we choose to go, but to really be difference makers and change creators in the world. During a pandemic where our communities have needed help, in a time in which our country aims to wipe out racist ideas and biases, you guys are the ones I see stepping up to take action and spread awareness. And we're just getting started. This place always had a way of driving us to be the best version of ourselves. And I think that extends far beyond the classroom and extracurricular activities. We're always trying to be the best friend we can be, the best son, daughter, brother, sister, you name it. Everyone here is full of compassion and kindness. I think that's why even in such a goal-oriented environment, I never really felt like I was competing with the person sitting next to me. In fact, when things were really hard sometimes, which I'm sure they were for everyone at some point, we lifted each other back up. Helping one another is not something we had a shortage of during our time together at Lexington High. We are so lucky to have each other and thankful for the memories and laughs we've shared. But it doesn't have to end here. Take this summer, or whenever it's safe, to reconnect with old friends or reach out to people you wish you had gotten to know better. Don't let these bonds we've made over the last 4+ years just fall apart like that. For everyone, there's someone in this class who loves you more than you could ever imagine. That's the type of bond that lasts a lifetime. Don't let that go just because this one phase of our lives is coming to a conclusion. We have a lot of unfinished business together, you just have to seek it out. Whether you know me by a Moloch, my Instagram handle momo.drake.41, which is from 7th grade by the way, or my Xbox Live gamertag cruisegaming101, just know I'll always be with you, and that everyone in this class will always be with you. There's no other group of people I would have rather wanted to tackle high school with than you. Best of luck to you all. I love you guys.
One of my favorite feelings is walking through the quad in the morning during those few precious weeks right before summer vacation. The air is chilly and the dew is evaporating off of the grass. The bright sunlight promises a hot day ahead. It's a sweatshirt and shorts type of morning. The type of morning where there's a little bit of chaos at the beginning of each class. The type of morning where it takes every ounce of my willpower to go to school instead of enjoying the warm weather outside. However, this year, as these mornings become more and more frequent, there's nothing I'd rather do than go back to school and be in the slightly stuffy classrooms surrounded by the smiles of my teachers and classmates. When I moved to Lexington, I was astonished by 3 things. The first was how confident everyone was in being 100% themselves. The teachers and students at LHS break every stereotype that the Disney Channel original movies have set up. And we're never apologetic for who we are. The second was how slowly some people walked even after the second bell rang. The third was how hard people pushed themselves to excel at whatever they did. Whether it be soccer or science bowl, we never stop at just being okay. Each one of us has something that excites us, something that we're willing to work at for hours on end. This is what makes Lexington High School special, what makes us special. Soon, I realized this way of being was contagious. We're constantly inspiring one another, pushing each other and ourselves to do our best academically and as people. I constantly aspire to be more like my friends and classmates. I admire their dedication when they practice for months for that violin solo. Their compassion when they help the kid that's been cold called in class. Their determination to beat their best time, and their leadership when they take a stand for what they believe in. As cliche as it sounds, our class is off to do truly amazing things and change the world for the better. In fact, we've already started. Our class is stepping up to the plate when our community needs us. We're educating ourselves on and protesting our country's deep-rooted racism, fundraising for organizations that are directed towards Black liberation, spreading resources on how to make an impact, and challenging those in power. We're fundraising for COVID. We're making masks for our healthcare workers, making learning more accessible, and helping small businesses, all while supporting our friends and family through an uncertain and confusing time. The past 4 years have gone by in a blur. From test to quiz to homework check, I was always worrying about the next thing. During my first week in quarantine, the pure joy I felt as I fell back asleep after snoozing my alarm clock was unprecedented. But as it sunk in that I would never squeeze my way through the main hallway again, I was overwhelmed by a wave of sadness. But it was followed by an even bigger wave of appreciation. Appreciation for the teachers who are so passionate that they're teaching up until the bell rings. Appreciation for the lunch lady who has my sandwich order memorized. Appreciation for the teachers who stay for hours after school helping students or supervising clubs because they believe in LHS's students. Appreciation for the nurses who let me crash on the cots when I just can't keep my eyes open anymore. Appreciation for the teachers that check up on you when they know you're having a rough time. An appreciation that I was able to call LHS my home for the last 4 years. Though many of us are unsure of what the next chapter of our lives looks like, we can be sure that LHS has prepared us for whatever the world is going to throw at us. Thank you, Lexington High School.
Amalak Kumar, Emily Shinyi Q, Rachel Yipei Zhang, Kelly Xiaoyi Wei, Mina Abalian, Ashlyn J. Ahmed, Rehan Faris Ahmed, Brendan Richard Albert, Eduardo Enrique Hible Terra Elvernaz, Joshua Waverly Backert, Sylvan Victor Backert, Meher Kaur Bal, Sweta Batini, Marissa Janine Bonney.
Congrats, class of 2020, we did it.
David William Lars Boudreau.
Just want to use this video to thank my family and friends and teachers who helped me along my way through high school, and I'm sorry that we couldn't all celebrate this in person.
Jesper Gia Brenner, Victor Chen, Pamela Ezine Chiapo, Christopher Colin Chin, Thomas Chu, Yukyoung Cho, William Joseph Sincata.
Congratulations, everyone. Thank you to all my family, friends, teachers, and coaches, and everyone who helped me along the way. Good luck next year.
Mihai Chokan, Takira Sheree Clark, Hein Antonius Conan, Kyra Jasmine Cooper, Kaylee Marie Cruz, Seth Herbert Cutler.
I would like to thank my friends, family, and teachers for making my Lexington High School experience a great one. I'm excited to see where the future takes all of us.
Jason Junjia Dai. Glenn Tan Edward Min Doan. Torinosuke Antonio Dohi. Nicholas Donatelli. Ezra James Arrivas. Avery Kelly Fortier. Melanie Joy French. Valentine Elizabeth Gannis. Alyssa Erin G. Brian Dermott Gillis. Nikita Genadievich Ginalitsky. Sadiv Gupta. Maud Emmanuel Hajjaj. Naomi Ashanti Harris. Sydney Jane Bobo Hart. Owen Carlton Hefferman. Olivier Harnest Hepler. Brian Sungmin Her. Thomas Gerald Francois Hughes.
I want to say thank you to all my friends and family, but at the same time, this hat is really weird, like really weird.
Leah Dorothy James. Kaylee Ann Janess. Enzo Frank Joné Novoselic.
Well, I'd like to thank you all for supporting me all the way here, and like many others, I moved to college, and I think it's gonna be fun as well, so have a nice time.
Hannah Kim. Shweta Saishri Kondapi. Angela Yilin Lai.
Special shout out to my parents for your advice, encouragement, and love, and to my brothers for always making me laugh and having my back. Here's to an amazing 4 years, LHS.
Eric Shanti Landers. Brianna Alexis Lee. David Hyun Myung Lee. Charles Edwin Lighthizer.
Congrats, class of 2020.
Brandon Lee.
I would like to say thank you to all my friends and teachers for all my memories and experiences at LHS.
Yushan Lian. Gary Liao. Cushing Lin. Aaron Liu. Jolene Rafaela Marr.
I'm very grateful to have received a wonderful education here, and I'd like to thank my peers, my mentors, and my family members for their wonderful support.
Serene Shagig Marokian. Julian Pierre Marmier.
Just wanted to give a huge shout out and thanks to all the students and teachers who've made these past 4 years great. Thanks, and have a great summer. Congrats.
Katrina Jill McCarthy, Maymay Xiaohua McDermott, Jack Wallace McGarrigan, Grace Elizabeth McLaughlin, Jacob Michael Millendorf, Callie Elizabeth Moody, Parker Cowrie Mori Shola, Kushi Morparia, Joshua Wolf Moses, Luke James Murphy.
Hi, class of 2020. Luke Murphy here. Congrats to all my peers on graduating. Wishing you all luck whatever you're doing next year. Thank you, teachers.
Lordrich Joshua Muyanja, Victoria Elizabeth Nagel, Vignesh Nagpal, Huang Viet No, Helena Diane Nybakken, Nicholas Connor Orff,
Just want to say a quick thank you to my mom, dad, the rest of my family, teachers, classmates, everyone who helped along the way. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Class of 2020, we did it.
Ana Linda Ortiz de Rosa, Junpei Charles Ota, Gabriela Jameson Padilla, Adharsh Guru Panirselvam, Sarah Hyungyun Park, Devesh Hirin Pathak, Sai Teja Venkata Pativada, Matthew Jacob Perlman,
Yo, LHS, do you like apples? Yeah? Well, I just graduated. How you like them apples?
Olivia Gigi Pitts, Sabrina Tassin Qadir, Aishwarya Rajagopalan, Jillian Marley Renaro, Roshni Deepra Ray, Annika Marie Richter, Ofek Rodlevy, Daniela Alejandra Salinas Camacho.
I want to thank all my friends and people who have supported me from the beginning and want to say gracias mamá, papá, hermana. Esto no lo habría logrado sin ustedes. Esto es para ustedes.
Jessica Schroeder, Dmitry Pavlovich Shedrovitsky, Lily Barnes Sheth, Johanna Susan Simon.
I want to thank my parents, sisters, and brother for the love, support, and prayers, and to my friends for the endless laughter and memories. Thanks for a great 4 years.
Pranati Srirangam,
I just wanted to thank the Whitson staff for memorizing my sandwich order over the years. Shout out to Anne, G, and Isabella for making my food with so much love.
Maltese Steins, Pauline Steins, John Duncan Stevens,
Congratulations, class of 2020. I want to thank my coaches Bill Babcock and Steve McKenna, and also my teachers, helping me become the best student athlete I can be. Thank you. Wishing the best.
Nathan Ruben Swarnoff. Gabriella George Tagliamonte. Gaia Tague. Antoinette Edenhoffner Tan. Ike Tang. Andrew Lee Tay. William David Thibodeau. Akash Reddy Thuma.
I just want to say thank you to my teachers, my friends, and my parents for the last 4 years of support. It's certainly been really fun, and I hope the next 4 are just as fun.
Lila Katie Torrentali.
Although this was not the ending that any of us were expecting or hoping for, I'm really thankful for all the people that I met during my 4 years at LHS. Love you guys.
Abhiraj Tuniki. Alana Georgina Valdez Downing. Darshana Venkatesh. Carl Thierry Vernet. Maeva Coralie Vio. Catherine Elizabeth Vogelzang. Isaac Henry George Volin. Evan Oz Wang.
Hey y'all, it's Evan. I just want to thank all the friends I made and my family for supporting me through these 4 years of high school. Really had fun, and I thank all of you guys.
Michelle Wang. Shakar Weinman. Rachel Lauren Wong.
If you made it this far to the W's, yay! I wish you guys all the best in the future.
Janabel Tanxia. Alexander Aran Zylona. Kevin Yunong Yang. Linqi Zhong. Justin Juyang Zhu.
Hey everyone, Justin here. Thank you for making me last in line again. Congrats, class of 2020.
Gino Solomon Abrams. Siddharth Durba Ananta. Samuel J. Andrews. Benjamin Aquilina Pisquiteo. Chrysandra Awoma. Daisy Lynn Burrill. Adam Wright Bernstein. Jan Marin Bojanowski. Gregory Jonathan Brzezinski. Megan Keenan Brand. Madeline Elizabeth Bryant. Alessia Kyra.
I'm really grateful for all the people I've met throughout my time at LHS, both teachers and students. I'll miss seeing everyone in the quad, and I wish you all happiness in the next chapters of your lives.
Isaiah Oaks Carver. Talia Anita Chait.
Paraphrasing F. Scott Fitzgerald, we can make the best of it or the worst of it. And I hope, like me, you make the best of it. Congrats, class of 2020. We did it!
Annabelle Chloe Charles. Jency Charles. Aaron Kent Chen. Kathleen Lillian Chen. Alexander James Chin. Yubin Cho. Leah Chohan. Christina Chow. Jonathan Keith Clark. Angelina Sarah Conti. Alexander Christopher Coombs. Sophia Marianne Cox. David Chair. Danica Shuang Dai. Sarah Jemima Daniel. Caroline Elena Donahue. Lillian Elmore.
Hi! I want to thank my friends and teachers for constantly having my back and being so supportive of me. To my classmates, I wish you guys the best of luck.
Luciano Lee Filippi.
I just want to say a quick congratulations to the rest of the class of 2020 and thank you to all of my teachers that helped me reach this goal.
Carlos Philip Isaac Fruzetti.
Hi everyone. There's no concise way to say this, so I'm just going to heap eternal gratitude onto my friends and the faculty in the Performing Arts Department. Y'all have changed my life. I love you. I'll miss you.
Amanda Marie Fucci. Simran Gandhi. Rebecca Margaret Gerfin. Emily Jane Gu.
Thank you to all my friends and families and teachers who have supported me throughout these past 4 years, and congratulations to class of 2020.
Melvin Hargrove IV. Alessia Catherine Hennessy.
I'm so thankful for these 4 years at LHS. I'll miss it so much, even while going on to Regis College. It's been great. Goodbye.
Vivian Y. Ho. Nicholas Hogan. Jonathan Enchen Su. Alexa Kinglan Calais Infelice. Anjali Kanan. Katya Genevieve Kapler. Zachary William Kaufman. Rena Corey. Yuri Kim. Joris Johannes Robert Koneinenberg. Lindsay Christiana Lacaire. Claire Christine Lawrence. Lily Ann Lawrence. Chun Won Leung. Maxwell Joseph Levine. Robert Chongrong Lee. Emily Grace Ma, Joshua Machado, Aditi Manem, Nicholas Dean Moss, Matthew Edward McAlerney, Sarah Marie McGloin, Andrew Lee McGovern, Dylan Peter McLaughlin.
Congrats, class of 2020. We did it. Let's go.
Addison May Metzger, Caroline Grace Michaud.
Thank you to everyone who's been a part of my LHS experience. It's the people that make the place. Hopefully we can all be together again soon.
Shruti Mohan Karthikeyan, Isaac Lorne Mukamal,
The Sneetches got really quite smart on that day. The data decided that Sneetches are Sneetches and no kind of Sneetch is the best on the beaches. That day all the Sneetches forgot about stars and whether they had one or not upon Mars.
Navya Naka, Benjamin Perihelion Nevis, Daniel Christopher Nothaft, Donna Ofek, Karen Mina O, Tristan McCormick Oler,
Thank you, LHS.
Ana Melida Olivo,
Rather than compete for your own success, share it. Make allies, not enemies. Make friendships that make you, not break you. I thank my friends and family for everything. I wouldn't have made it this far without them. Our successes take time. RISD 2024.
Samir Paranjupe, Nikhil Sandeep Patel,
Hi Mom, hi Dad, thanks for being so supportive and being really cool. Also, hi Abin, Tata, and rest of family, love you, and shout out to my friends and my teachers.
Theus Zoe Julia Peros, Zoe Bella Prestbow, Rohan Parandare, Ashish Puri,
Thank you, LHS, and congratulations, class of 2020.
Zoe I. Skylar Robertson, Arunima Saxena, Vani Sharma, Lauren Lee Genevieve Steiger, Elizabeth Grace Stump, Hannah J. Sweeney.
Thanks, family.
Arya Syed, Stella Thay, Yitong Tian, Emiliano Torres Valencia, Batuhan Usluel, Bo Robert Vernette, Jason Albert Vogel,
I wanted to thank everyone.
Chifa Wang.
I want to say thank you to LHS for placing an impact and growing my life, and wish everyone of the class of 2020 a great start to their future.
Lael Watson.
Class of 2020 graduating.
Daniel Steiner Winter. Edward Shaw. Conway Shu. Jeffrey Jilin Young. Elizabeth Shirui Zhang. Boqing Zheng. Laila Ablamet. Emin Abrahamian. Miriam Anna Abrams. Mikhail Ararso Alemayahu. William Joseph Amsler. Dario Arcieri. Mohammed Mazen Atiyat. Jason Junki Beck. Catherine Louise Faye Barber. Emily Monica Barnes. Jonathan Basin. Reagan Helena Beers. Ria Satej Bandarkar. Samuel Francis Beam.
Hey, class of 2020, hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Look forward to seeing you in the future and best of luck next year.
Barnaby Ivor Brandon. Colin Doyle Breen. Nairi Lamara Brown. David Chen Tai.
They said we had 2020 vision, but we never saw this year coming. Thank you, LHS, for everything.
Andrew Sung Kaliri. Aaron Alaz Sesmeli. Richard Rugia Chang. Pascal Milton Chung. Matthew Tyler Crow. Mirabella Marie Q. Jackson Davey.
Hi, I'm Jackson Davey. I want to thank Mr. Heyman, Mr. Rigo, Mr. Unger, Ms. Frommer, Mr. Seidman, Ms. Kriak, Ms. Cook, Ms. Hamlin, and Mr. Studley.
Lilia Rose Dawson. Samed Sunil Desai. Stephen Raymond Dillman.
Hey, I'm Stephen Dillman, and you're watching the Lexington High School Class of 2020 virtual graduation ceremony.
Charles Jared Dixon. Huna Sarah Doe. Aranendro Nath Dutta. Anna Catherine Eaglesham. Thomas Harvey Ekram, Amir Rafit Ahmed Elananza, William Carter Frio, Kina Gao, Ariana Marlene Gaston, Catherine McNamara Gehring, Jesse Weiner Gilbert, Jonathan Samuel Gimbal, Rishi Goel, Marie Alice Claire Gomans, Shreya Prafula Gokhale, Ishika Goyal, L. Marie Gruber, Gabriel Thomas Haddad, Naoki Eric Hegenbotham, Jinhee Ha, Angela Xiaoning Ho, Anka Hu, Jesse Jiasin Huang, Jody Xinyi Huang, Joseph John Hunt, Shreyas Inamdar, Faiza Jalil, Salvador Alexander Jaramillo, Leah Khan Jekyll, Ishika Jha, Sahaj Kakulavarapu, Arushi Raju Kalpande, Ethan Scott Caniff, David Richard Cashian, Sarai Sophia Kaufman.
Thank you, Ms. Strezak, for being the best teacher I've ever had. I'm sorry I never actually got to come by your class and read your books. Bye, LHS.
Declan Liam Kelly, Abdul Ghaffar Khan, Shiv Sunil Kandalwal, Savik Kinger, Thomas Edward Klebe, Rachel Elise Shuyi Ko, Linda Liu Kong, Madison Lauren Lacombe, Nora Catherine Lavins.
Hi everyone, my name's Nora Lavins, and I will be attending the University of Notre Dame in the fall.
Catherine Abigail Lowy, Anna Ming An Lee, Jae Hun Lee, Luke Muhan Lee, Seo-young Lee, Jacqueline Marie Lagutko.
Hi everybody! Thank you, family and friends, for all your support over the years. Love you all.
Sophia Lehrer. Daniel Lewitsky. Huining Liang. Ke Lu. Yihan Luo. Nicholas Thomas Lupone. Albert Han Chang Ma.
Hi, my name is Albert Ma, and I just want to wish my friends in the class of 2020 good luck in your future.
Anthony Mitchell Mabardi.
I would like to thank my friends and my family and everyone that has supported me throughout my high school career. I'm going to miss you all. Thank you.
Charles Joseph Mabardi.
I'm thankful for my family and friends and teachers who helped me get here today. I'm excited for Providence College.
Naoko Elise Maeda. Eugenie Claire Marie Mangon. Kyle Chang McCandless. Eliza McCauley Miller. Ashna Midda. Joseph Peter Mostica.
If you've sat next to me in class, chances are you've been offered a stick of mid-5 gum. So many of you have made these past 4 years the best of my life, and that was my little way of trying to pay you back.
Megan Courtney Nyhoff. Michelle Lisa Olafson. Una Margaret O'Neill. Anushka Pachari. Ashwin Padaki. Brinna V. Patel. Diego Andres Perez Iglesias. Paula Ortolan Prado. William John Poulin. Andrea Morgan Ryer. Davis John Richard. Taylor Catherine Salerno. Shimon Samsel. Luciana Maria Santiana Linares. Tara Swami Sarma. Andrew Tang Shen. Ella Francis Schubert. Justin Elisandro Siri. Paul Wonjae Song. Shi Yu Song. Victoria Rose Soul. Summer Helen Spencer.
Thanks, Mom, Dad, Seamus, Skylar, and Jasper Jones. And thank you to all the teachers and friends who made LHS great.
Eliza Stokes. Kyle Sue. Angelina Sun. Anviti Swaraj. Matthew Andy Tam. Youngwei Tan. Arya Milind Taushikar. Rivka Elizabeth Thomas. Andra Tiddamore.
I want to thank my friends and my family. Their support means so much more to me than I could say in this video, but just knowing they're on my side allowed me to push myself and made me into the person I am today.
Arman Singh Torno. Nicholas Cosmo Ursino. Jacob Xavier Vensky Kondo. Benjamin Thomas Valechek. Anjali Justine Vlasek. Johann Xavier Vlasek. Bruce Zakai Wan. Christine Shihua Wang. Kikuno Ashley Wang. Mira Grace Ward. Cameron Elizabeth Wedgwood. Lauren Alice Wedgwood. Emily Fraser Weinberg. Daniel Molleman Wen. Luke Culligan Willie. Justin Samuel Wu. Peyton Madison Wynn. Ethan Yuanqi Z.
Thank you to my family, friends, teachers, and anyone else who supported me along my path during high school.
Jessica Shao. Charles William Yang.
Hi, a special shout out to all the people who work at the teen room and the library for being a truly integral part of my high school experience.
Heidi Haiyue Yang. Eric Ye. Yu Xiao Yo. Daisy Yila Yuyan. Jessica Rose Zales. Yanni Nicholas Zavliagos. Annie Ren Zhang. Patrick Junye Zhang. Yu Wei Ming Zhao. Charlotte Piper Adams. Youssef Afifi. Jiangyuan Ai. Nathaniel Joseph Quo Alessandrini. Michael Ringo Alessandro. Arun Anand Astagiri. Mia Schwan Baski.
I'd like to thank all the teachers and staff at LHS who have made my 4 years of high school a great experience, and also like to thank my family and friends for supporting me throughout my journey. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Serena Behera. Micah Alexander Benson. Kamil Bahala, Josna Boladula, Alexis Rose Boudreau, Mia Camille Bronstein, Audrey Rose Brown, Taylor Monet Brown, Deniz Baluju.
I would like to thank my friends and the wonderful faculty and teachers that I've worked with, as well as my family, for bringing me this far.
Cassidy Buzzle Shane.
In a couple of months, we will be going our separate ways to join other people's stories. So I'd like to thank you guys for being a part of mine.
Joseph Paul Cacciatore, Rachel A. Caldwell Glickson, Rachel Mary Camp, Brendan Scott Caracino, Mary Rose Carney, Christopher Paul Cervoni, Sachiv Srivatsa Chakravarti, Pujita Chandrasekhar, Justin Jiatong Chen, Nathan Clarence Choi, Su Young Choi, Brian Chung, Ember Kayleen Christensen, Lucy Catherine Conlin, Dylan Alistair Corbett, Mark Austin Cordemanche, Adina Franca Kovic, Tucker Edwin Crowley, Mariano Cuartas, Alyssa Suzanne Daniel, Eric David DeCoste.
Hey guys, Eric here. Just wanted to give a huge thanks to all my family, friends, teachers, and coaches who helped make these 4 years so special. Happy we went through it together. Gonna miss you guys.
Stelia Valia Delianitu, Arjun Joshi Deliti, Mason Gabriel Denton, Avinash Rajiv Desai, Matthew James Devine.
I would like to thank my friends, family, and teachers for supporting me through the last 4 years.
Liam Daniel D'Souza,
Just wanted to say thanks to all the teachers that got us this far, and congrats to all my fellow classmates.
Elizabeth Cao Ding, Jia Rui Duan, Andrew Austin Egan.
Hey everybody, I just want to say thanks to my family, friends, and everybody else in the LHS community for the last 4 years. I wish you all the best in whatever comes next.
Lucas Blair Elliott, Nairi Mary Enright, Harris Michael Erdman,
Thank you to my mom and dad. Thank you so much to all my teachers who helped me throughout LHS, and good luck to everyone on all their journeys.
Nikki Farahani. Jennifer Rose Fiore. Alasdair Fletcher. Regina C.Y. Fong. Molly Catherine Fortier. Aiden Charles Fox. Peter Arthur Freywitzer. Karu Fujiwara. Isabella Garabejian. Seth Laron Goodman. Yilan Gu. Michael Vikas John Moreno Gupta. Matthew Warren James Harding. Lily Catherine Hart. Leanne Miranda Herzog. Charlotte Claire Hobbs.
Thank you, Mom, Dad, Evie, and Spencer, and all of my friends and teachers who helped me out these past 4 years. I couldn't have done it without you.
Noah James Hoshino. Louis In Huang. Carl Oliver Iverson. Finna Alice Jacobson. Milad Jafari Shahriza. JC Elizabeth Jardine. Michael Zhangyu Ji. Rosanna Jiang.
Congrats, everyone! We did it! Peace out.
Syriac Joyce. Harned Kaur. Samiha Maliha Kazi. Carson McGregor Kemp. Jiwon Kim. Lauren Jinha Kim. Christopher Rhodes Klein. Parvati Changapa Kodandera. Clara Elizabeth Cooley. Anjali Saraswati Kurup.
Hi, my name is Anjali Kurup, and I'd like to thank my friends and family for always supporting me and believing in me even when I didn't.
Maya Ikeda Lamb. Manon Hangyi Ladon.
Hey LHS, thanks for a great last year and some really great memories. Hope to see you guys again soon. Keep it real.
Karis Y.C. Lee. Tiffany Joyce Leong. Caroline Lee. Evan Lee. Jonathan Minghan Lee.
I want to thank my teachers, my parents, and my friends for their support on my journey. Congratulations, class of 2020. We made it!
Justin Yifeng Lin. Amanda Yunwen Lu. Justin Henry Liu. Robert Perry Lloyd. Isa Elin Monica Lundström Svankvist. Emily Shinlei Ma. Shuhe Ma. Sydney Tyler Mackler. Dylan Michael McNeil.
Hi everyone. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody for all the support throughout these 4 years, especially coming in the end of senior year with all these unseen circumstances. Thank you guys.
Kiki Mamunas. Simon Victor Martorello. Fiona McGuire Eggleston. Miranda McGuire Eggleston. Kriti Mugala. Rishi Mukherjee. Connor Peter Murphy. Margaret Grace Murphy. Hannah M. O. Haley Manukin Alcott. Felipe Palacio. Jenny Park. Elias Jose Paulino. Abigail Kurland Picard. Hannah Alfena Raj. Anjali Raman. Emily Lee Nan Rennie. Cameron Forbes Richards. Ian Kumar Joshi Richter. Srinivasan Venkatesan Satyamurthy. Theodore Drake Schroeder.
Thank you to all of my teachers and coaches at LHS.
Elena Catherine Sarenko. Nikita Seth.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I know that we're all going to do great things even though this isn't what we expected. And thank you to all of the teachers and parents who helped us along the way.
Octave Pierre So. Noah Carter Savini.
Yo, I'm Noah. I'll be attending Purdue University in the fall, and I just want to say thanks to my friends and family for helping me get through high school.
Veer Singh Sikand. Isabel Christina Siu Zamoitsenas. Emily May Shadeen. Mason Russell Smith. Kira Se Na Snell. Tian Cheng Song. Bella Lorraine Strollo. Hamish Allen Swanson, Jacob Edenhoffner Tan, Eric Tung, Michelle Rose Tom.
Hi everyone, and congratulations on graduating. As November 3rd approaches, please remember the words of author George G. Nathan: bad officials are elected by good citizens who don't vote.
Michelle Milan Tu,
I really miss LHS, but I'll stay positive. I'm looking forward to what the future has to offer. Thank you for everything.
Aaliyah Anjali Turner, Lucas Seher Vanderlaan, Valerie Rose Vaz,
Hey, I'm Val. I just want to say a massive thank you to my teachers, family, and friends for getting me to this point.
Shivendran Vaitiswaran, Yida Wang, Yifei Wang, Yilin Wang, Sydney Grace Wardwell, Graham Mitchell Warren, Jackson Kent Weber, Nicholas Thomas Whalen, Maxwell Christopher White.
Thank you to all my teachers, my friends, and thank you LHS for these awesome 4 years. I can easily say this is the greatest high school experience I've ever had.
Naor Wiesel, Julia K. Ying Wu, Kevin Zhongkai Xiong,
Hi, my name is Kevin. I am the first one in my family to graduate high school in the United States, and I'm thankful to them for coming here.
Helen Jingwen Yin, Jiawin Yu, Shiyu Yu, Emi Yuki.
Hi, my name is Emi Yuki, and I will be going to the University of Michigan in the fall to study mechanical engineering. Thank you to all the people who helped me along the way.
Molly Grace Zaytunian, Alex Zhang, Haoyang Zhang, Chiayi Zhou.
Class of 2020, we have one more step as we continue an LHS tradition, albeit virtually. I'd like Class President Amolak Kumar to come to the podium where he will lead you in your final act as a class before I declare you all to be Lexington High School graduates. Amolak will lead the Class of 2020 in moving, as a group, their tassels from the right to the left to symbolize the ending of their time as Lexington High School students and the beginning of their lives as Lexington High School graduates. Class of 2020, please rise and remain standing. Amolak, do the honors. LHS community members gathered here virtually today. By the powers vested in me, by the Superintendent of Schools, the Lexington School Committee, and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby and proudly declare the Lexington High School Class of 2020 to be graduated.